Ben is in Essex. Don't go away, Peter, who's also in Essex. Ben, hello.
Ian, how you doing?
I'm as good as gold at this end. Ben, what's going on?
Yeah, so this climate change, I'm going to be honest, Ian, I think it is a bit of a scam.
Go on.
I think what the government are putting out, to me, it doesn't make any sense. I don't think there's that much of an emergency. I think that I'm all for being cleaner, being more efficient, being more energy efficient and saving costs and making the air a bit cleaner. But when I was at school 20 years ago, I was told that the ozone layer was eroding, and
I
in
remember
20
this.
years' time, all the oil was going to run out. And that hasn't happened. No one talks about the ozone layer anymore, and apparently all the islands are going to disappear, and all the coastlines are going to go. But it's funny how all the banks are still lending with properties that are still by water and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I can't connect the dots, and I think
It's a great way to. What you've just said there, Ben, is precisely where I'm at on this. I can't connect it. It doesn't. Something isn't making sense here. It's like even by their own data and by their own actions or inactions. Wouldn't there? I said at the beginning, Ben. Wouldn't there be just one world leader somewhere that's doing all this stuff already and has been for years?
Exactly that, and a great point. And I think that, if they're going to start bringing out all these fancy boilers and tell everyone to buy electric cars, what's it going to do to the economy? What's it going to do to the efficiency of industry and people that are actually need to earn a living? I mean, are they going to front this money up?
Yeah.
I think it's the wrong way to push this out to the public.
Can you imagine Essex without petrol heads? Where are all those boy racers going to do in Brentwood on a Saturday night? It's like, you can't have a tear up, can you, with an electric car? It just doesn't do the same thing.
You definitely can't, and to be honest with you, Ian, I think it's destroying the fabric of Great Britain and culture in Great Britain, and it's no good for anybody. And I think that we need to be practical, and we need to do what's actually best for people, not all these arbitrary policies with arbitrary figures, because I don't believe it, and I'm pretty sure most of people in Britain don't believe it, and I can't see the benefits.
Got it. Ben, succinct call. Great. Nice speaking as well. Thank you for that. Pablo says it's the sun's variability that drives climate change, not man's CO2s. Alex here says the ozone layer repaired itself because action was taken and we stopped using CFCs. Peter, also in Essex. Hello, Peter.
Hi there. How are you doing?
Very well, sir. What are your thoughts?
Jolly good. I'm just thinking the whole climate change thing is something that's been dreamt up from the left over many years, and all politicians around the world, it seems, with the exception of one or two Russian and Chinese types, have been suckered into the narrative, which is, of course, hysterical, as most things from the left are. I think your chap just now, Ben from Essex, was talking paramount common sense, and we should all just carry on doing the best we can to not mess things up any more than we already have done.
So in terms of the science then, Peter, I mean, you listened to one of our guests there, Laurie. He said, the science is settled. End of story. There is no debate.
Absolute rubbish. Absolute rubbish. There are plenty of people, scientists, well-respected scientists around the world who totally refute the whole concept of man-made global warming. A lot of their preface is built on the notion that the planet changes, and it changes over long periods, and there are different cycles going on, and this and that and the other thing, and I can't now remember the detail of it, but that's the broad brush thing. And the other guy to listen to is I can't remember his name. I think his surname is Lomborg, Swedish extraction, I believe, or Danish perhaps, and he was a member of the man-made climate change groupthink lot, but then decided that, hang on a minute, perhaps there's more to this than meets the eye. And he became, he began to look at things from a different perspective, and decided that the IPCC and everyone else involved was actually barking up the wrong tree.
Right.
He got totally slaughtered for that, and he became persona non grata all over the show.
Never to be heard of again.
Exactly.
Yeah, no, I get it, Peter. Every time I challenge this point, I'm told, much like COVID, that there are some detractors, and there should be, in the world of science and innovation and medicine. Of course there will be. The idea that everybody would have the same view would be extraordinary in any particular sphere. But the response that keeps coming back to me is that 99% of scientists pretty much have one view, and there is this kind of 1% who have the view that you're talking about there with the guy that was, it appears, person non grata anymore. Peter, thank you for that. How do we square this circle? I mean, are we meant to be this confused? Maybe we are meant to be this confused. I know that feeds into a slightly conspiratorial vibe, but you take the point. 0344 499 1000. Back with more of your calls on Talk Radio next.